Hello everybody, this is Bill McFadden from TonePure.com, and in this video we're going to look at the harmony John Williams used in Hedwig's theme. We're not exactly sure what was in his mind when he was devising the harmony for Hedwig's theme, but here is an educated guess, the harmonies that he may have been using, and interestingly enough, a lot of augmented sixths show up, as well as diatonic and chromatic planing. So let's go ahead and take a look at the theme with the chords listed being played underneath the theme. And then we'll go through the analysis of each of the chords and their function. So here we go. So as we get into the chord analysis, we have the E minor, so the E minor is the 1 in the scale of E minor, Aeolian, and notice that the A minor is the 4 chord, so we have our 1 chord, 2 chord, 3 chord, 4 chord. And then after that we have the F sharp diminished, which is your 2 chord, and it's diminished. And if we do the 7th, we have that. And so from measure 3 we have, and then back to E minor. So in measure 6, we have the E flat minor, and you can see from the accidentals it's out of the scale. And we could look at that as chromatic planing. So we have E minor. If we go down chromatically, we have E flat minor. Now the F7 flat 5 is actually, can be viewed as the French of the 1. The 1 chord is E minor, so if we think of that as the 5th, that would be the 5th of the A scale. And then if you look at my video on augmented sixths, then what you would do, if you're in the A scale, then the 4th chord would be D minor, and then, so here's your 4th, here's your 6th, and here's your tonic. So if you augment the 4th, and then for the French, you take the 2nd of the scale, so if we're in the scale of A, the 2nd would be B, and then if I do an inversion of that, I get an F7 flat 5. So it would sound like this. And then back to the E minor. Then we continue on. Now we have a G minor. We see in the second staff that we have the B flat in there, so we have another accidental. So if you take the E minor and you go up a minor 3rd, you basically have the chromatic mediant. And then the F minor is actually from the G minor. We can then plane down diatonically to the F minor, and then back to the A minor, which is in the diatonic scale of E minor. So we have, starting at measure 10, and here we have in measure 14 we could think of that as the 5 of the 5. And then you could think of that as the 5/9 of 5, or you could think of that as the German. Now the German usually goes to the 5 in a predominant roll, but there are instances when the German goes to the 1 in a dominant roll. Schubert uses it in his Der Doppelgänger. He actually goes from the French to the 1, so it's not unprecedented. So this is just a theory of what may have been going through John Williams' mind. It's certainly, there are many other ways to look at the harmony, and it's been analyzed in many different ways by many professors. So now in measure 15, we're back to E minor. And then we stay in E minor for a little while. So now we have a C major chord. So if we look at the diatonic scale of E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just the 6th. So that's in the scale there. And here we have the German. And then back to the E minor. Now the German in the key, and it is going to the 5, so we have the German going from the 5 to the 1. So in the scale of E, the way you form the German, and you can go back and look at the video that I did on the augmented 6th chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 4th note, we form the A minor chord. We augment the 4th, because here's your 4th, here's your 6th. So it's a minor 6, augment the 4th. And then for the German, you do the minor 3rd. So that would be G is a minor 3rd in the key of E minor. And then if you do a inversion of that, you have that C7 chord. So again, in measure 21, we have then and then we stay on E for a little while. And then we're back to the G minor. And the F minor again. And then back to E minor. And then here we have the F sharp 7, which is the 5 of the 5. And then here we have the German again going back to the 1. And again, the German is usually the predominant, but there are cases where it has been used as a dominant. So we have the 5 of 5. So instead of going to the 5, the 5/5 usually goes to the 5. It's going to the German, which is actually performing the dominant function, and then back to the 1. So this is just an alternate view of the harmony using the German and the French. And chromatic planing and diatonic planing in our look at the harmony of John Williams' Hedwig's theme. So Bill McFadden signing off from tonepure.com.